This video is brought to you by bettingwars.com, the realest fake gambling.
You know, I've seen some people online saying that they weren't really able to take away much from your victory over Fitch because of how short the fight was. Do you think that a win over Josh Koscheck would solidify your place at the top of the division no matter how the fight goes?
Yes, you know, and here's the thing. That's why they call it fighting. You know, that's why they call it fighting, is you get 4 months, 3 months to 4 months to prepare for one person. You know what I mean? And you have to be your best at that moment. And if you can go out there and finish them in 10 seconds or 12 seconds, then that's the way it goes. It's not like I was looking for the knockout only. I would have loved to showcase a little bit of my skills, but the fight didn't happen that way, and so I take up from it that, I do have 1K power and, 1 KO power, 1 hit, and nothing else mattered at that point, so now I'm not working so much as looking for maybe that one shot, but making everything better. Now I get to concentrate, since I know my hands are there. Now I get to focus a little bit harder on my jiu-jitsu and everything else.
So what's more satisfying, a short victory like the one you had over Fitch, or kind of like a long, grinding victory in which you dominate your opponent? Because if you dominate your opponent for an extended period of time, then you won't have Josh Koscheck saying to Ariel Helwani that Johny Hendricks got lucky.
Hey, I'll say this. I'd rather have luck on my side than, anything else. You know what I mean? And if it was a lucky punch, I guess we'll find out, I know how hard I hit, and so do my fans, and so do everybody else in the UFC. That's not luck. That's something that good Lord blessed me with. And I think now my striking is to the point where I don't have to hit you on the button. You know what I mean? I don't have to hit you on the button to lay you out. I can hit you anywhere I want to within the vicinity of that button, and you're going to go to sleep. And that's awesome. You know what I mean? Because let's say this, hypothetical. John Fitch fight, I'm down 2-0. You know what I mean? I'm down 2 rounds to 1 or 2-0. And third round, my coach looks at me and goes, Johnny, you have to knock him out. Well, guess what? I'm not going to panic or nothing, because the fight's not over. I know that I can still hit you and it be over. So that's something that I don't have to worry about. Some fighters, if it's a 2-0 match, you got to try to take them down and get a TKO. See, where I just get to sit there and go, all right, well, I'm down 2-0. I got to finish this fight, and I'm just going to stay calm. And all I know is that I just got to get one shot in. That's all that matters. And there's nothing better feeling than that.
Yeah, it's a great asset to have. And I think what that is that's Josh Koscheck trying to mess with your head a little bit before your fight with him.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, once I heard that I was going to get this fight, I knew exactly what was going to happen. He never fails. He's going to say as much stuff as he can to try to get you to either say something back, and because he's the type of fighter that needs to hate you. We see it time and time and again that every time something like this happens, every time he gets a fight, they say, Johnny, or whoever he's fighting, he starts talking trash, and that's something that not going to ever do, just because I have too much respect for everybody who gets in the octagon.